Shalom, Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and roll well, and salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Yeah, I want to get into the topic of this job that we have to do, and maintain it. This is our main job, is pushing His word right now, especially in the times that we're in right now. Where prophecies are jumping off the board. It's no such thing as a day going by that something's not happening. Whether you cut on your local news, open a paper, something is going to be going towards prophecy. Whether it be the Karagma, whether it be storms in different places, pestilence in different places. It's always something going on. The Lord is showing His works, and we understand that through these scriptures, man. So we have the gift that the rest of these people don't have, man. These people are lost, man. They're still thinking about, they want to cancel out of, when that pandemic hit, they want to cancel out them years, so just don't worry about those time of years. That's how stupid these people are, They think that they could just reset their lives out of nowhere, and start all over, and that's just not the way it goes, man. You people got to understand that everything is by design, man. This place was set up to crash at a certain point. It was set up for you people to worship what it wanted you to worship, man. And as far as you Israelites, this has been a place of our punishment, man. It's been a place of our punishment. And the Lord is going to turn it up even more and more. So you being in this fold, you should be trying to fight harder and harder to stay in it and to please the Lord. And how do you please the Lord? By doing His works, by doing His works, man. That's how you please the Lord, man. And doing righteous to your brothers, man. This is Romans 13, and I'm going to start at 11. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. And how do we know this? Once again, the prophecies are jumping off the pages, man. They're jumping, man. You got storms all over the place. There shouldn't be in places. Earthquake. They're talking about a super earthquake from the movies, from that, what was that, 2012 movie or 2014, one of the movies where they showed you how California had fell off of America, man, into the ocean, man. They're talking about that. I got to bring that video up, an article up, man, because that's what I woke up to this morning, man. While the rest of the people are just happy about their sports teams or happy about their kids going to college, we are looking for the Lord's signs out here, man. And He's showing it to us, man. Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honest as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. Man, that light, that armor of light, man. We are that light, man. We walk in, when we at these jobs and stuff, man, and I bring this out time and time again, when we get these jobs and stuff, the people, they're full of darkness once again. They don't know what the hell's going on, man. Some of them are there. Some of them just pop their brothers' wives and stuff, man. Some of them just did all sorts of wickedness, pop their own kids, and they come to work, and in their conversation, you be like, man, I got to separate myself from these people, man, because the conversation, what are you talking about, man? So we have to continuously be that bright light that shines, man. These people come to us for answers, man. And it's just what it is. It's spiritual, man. Everything is spiritual, man. These people are doom, gloom. That's what they're in, doom and gloom. Romans 13 and 14. But put on ye the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, man. So yeah, don't take time off, man. Don't put down this truth to folly, man. And that's just a cut to everybody, man. Because to myself, I should say first and foremost, because us being in this truth, the devil throws all sorts of curveballs at us because he's in control of this world right now. The Lord is giving it to him. Job 9:24, and with him in control, this is spiritual wicked things going on out here, man. You know, and once again, the average person can't see it, but we see these demons on these people. We see how they act and react, man. We're not foolish and stupid, man. The Lord does not have us out there like that, man. The Lord has given us His gift, these scriptures, and we use these in our daily life, man. You know, in order for us to make it through the days, we have to go through these scriptures, man. For the most part, man. You know, yeah, we have to use these scriptures. This is our way of navigating through this wicked place, man. Or else we'll get sucked into that wickedness, man. And it's easy, man. It is very easy, man, to be sucked into that wickedness, man. You know. You know what I want to bring up? This is let me bring this up. This is Psalm 1. I'm gonna start at the top. 140 and 1. To the chief musician, a song of David. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. And what do we have going on right now, man? We have the house divided, man. We have one party for Trump and his own house divided in there, man. He done kicked out Elon Musk, his homeboys, he done arrested some of his old cabinet members, he done arrested. You know, so their house is divided, man. You know? So they're in there, they're going with each other right now, man. And you Negroes is gonna get caught up in the mix of it. You Israelites are gonna get caught up in the mix of this devil's wrath, man. Because you wanna be cool with him, you wanna be a part of a society, so he got something for you, man. Psalm 140 and 3. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Shiloh. Keep me, O Lord, from thy hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings, man. So once again, keep in mind, man, you know, this devil, you know, he knows who we are. You know, he's done a diligent search. You know, I just was watching a video about the Karzai woman over there in Israel, saying that we are the most dangerous threat to their movement, man. You know, and you know, and to be specific, it wasn't just black men. It was the men with those Bibles in their hands on the highways and byways. You know, causing, you know, we're spiritually punching them, man. You know, we are spiritually punching them. You know, and pretty soon comes the physical part. But that, you know, the Lord's going to have to put the Spirit upon us to do those things, man. So that's why we have to wait for the Lord, man. You know? But at the end of the day, knowing these things, man, and knowing what's going to happen should keep you alert and keep you heightened. You know, you shouldn't be wanting to go back into this wicked world, man. You shouldn't be wanting to go chase after these wicked women, man. The Lord has got great gifts for us to come, man, if we continue this ministry. You know? You take your hand up. Let me bring it out, man. This is Luke 9 and 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. Man, so ain't no turning back, man. Knowing the things that we know, knowing what's going to happen, you should be continuously going harder and harder, man. You know, not getting weak and falling off, not getting weak by the wayside and falling off, man. Saying this is too much work. I got to go be with my family. This is too much work. The holidays is coming up. I don't want to miss another birthday. I don't want to miss another Christmas. These are some of the things that the brothers is falling out of the truth over, man. Worldly things, man. You know? When you're in this truth, you have to damn near lose everything, man. You know? Because those things that you're holding on to will pull you out of this truth, man. You know, it'll pull you out. That's why you have to, man, pray to the Lord, continuously pray, you know, be around brothers that's like-minded, you know, and man, be that light in the room of darkness, man. You know, be that light, man. Yeah, man, you got to be that light, man. That's what it's about, man. And so don't take your hand off the plow, man. Keep your hand on his work, man. Keep doing this work that the Lord has ordained you to do. Because many have, you got plenty of Negro churches that think they know these scriptures, man. They can't break down nothing, man. You know, they can read the scriptures to you, but they can't break it down. They're good readers, you know. Hell, they're good enough to pull $1,000 out of the congregation, you know. But at the end of the day, who are they saving? Who are they reaching? You know, when we do our videos, when we're on the highways and byways, we're actually reaching people. People see us. you know, and they see that, you know, oh man, you know, something strikes them for the most part, and then some of them it don't, man, you know, and that's what it's about. This word, if it's for you, it'll cleave on to you, you know, and you'll continuously pray to the Lord to never take that Holy Spirit from you, you know, because at the end of the day, this is all we have, man, you know. Once you have entered into His Lord's chambers and His holy ministry, man, that's who you call on, to the Lord. Other than that, everything is uncivilized in this place, man. But yeah, I just wanted to touch down on some verses about, you know, this work that we're doing, this job, and how important it is, man. You know, this is not an easy job. It's not an easy job. If it was an easy job, everybody would do it, man. You know, every one of these preacher men that say they saved in their congregation say they would be good, right? But that's not what it is, man. You know, the Lord has a small number who He's dealing with, man. You know, until He comes back and sets everything in order, you know, this is just what we have. These scriptures that we have to cling on to, and the faith that the Lord is coming back and He's dealing with us. With that being said, I was edifying. Shalom, Akim.